So Twitter's having a bit of a hard time at the moment. They're finding it much harder to bring new users in to the system. Their share price has fallen. They're basically struggling, but they are making a lot of changes that could see Twitter become go back to where it was previously, which is one of the biggest social media platforms around. But for businesses, it's still a very good platform for connecting with potential customers. And I want to show you today how to use the Twitter search bar because it holds a lot of potential for finding new business. So if you could quickly switch to, this is our Twitter account for Lobster. And you can see here they've got the search Twitter bar at the top, where you can basically put in any key phrase that you want to search for, and you will find people who have tweeted that phrase. So I used an example. I was chatting this week to a friend of mine who is a car dealer, and so let's search, for example, new car, because I might be wanting to look for people who are saying I'm looking for a new car. So they would type in their phrase, I'm looking for a new car, can anyone recommend a new car, I'm thinking about buying a new car, and so on. So if we just do a plain search on new and car, we're going to get a lot of this sort of stuff. This is just people just talking about new cars, it's Formula One drivers. It's not really the sort of stuff that I want to know about. I can switch to the live. You've got these options up here. So the top one is the most popular phrase, most popular tweets that have been posted. The live one is the current live people who are tweeting right now about new car. And you can see here that somebody's talking about somebody bumping into their car. This person's talking about picking up the new car, and so on. So it's not really, at the moment, that's not really good enough for me as a car salesperson or a car dealership. So I might be thinking, well, if I was searching for, or if I was asking my Twitter followers to recommend a car, I might use the word recommend. So let's put that in. Recommend new car and see what comes up. Okay, so let's go back to live again. Okay, so here we are. There's one 22 minutes ago. Somebody's saying, can anyone recommend any car seats? Well, that's not really relevant for me. Again, somebody else saying they new car and they're recommending a car dealership. Again, somebody saying recommending a different type of car. So again, you know, we're getting closer, but not quite where we want to be. There's a few people talking about car seats. There's one here, car seats. So let's take the word seat out and search for that. So what I've just done there is I've just put a minus in front of the word seats, and it means that if it just tells Twitter to ignore the word seats. Okay, so that's taken one of those tweets out, but it hasn't taken this one out. So I need to also take out this hashtag car seats. I don't know anyone would hashtag the word car seats, but there we go. So I'm just going to do hashtag car seats, and this will show you how that will then strip out. There we go. So we'll switch back to live. Okay, so that car seats one's gone. So we're getting a bit closer now, and we're seeing people who are talking more about cars and new cars. Now, still not really getting people who are looking for cars. Getting a lot of people recommending car dealerships, which is nice to know, but it's not really relevant for me. So maybe the phrase "Can anyone recommend new car?" Might help. And what I want to do is, I don't want the word "can" and "anyone" to be separated in the tweet. So I want to make sure that's together, because the phrase would be, "Can anyone recommend cars, a new car?" So I want to make sure that the words "can anyone" are kept together. So I'm going to put them into quotation marks. So "can anyone," and then the word "recommend," and then "new car." I could also put "new car" into quotation marks as well, and that would keep those words together. Okay, so we've got somebody recommending a car who wants recommendations for car stereo, car harnesses. Can anyone recommend a reliable Jeep dealership? Okay, well, if I was a Jeep dealership, then that would be handy. These are a bit old, but you can see the principle behind what I'm trying to do here. Okay, so we're getting better. It's not bad. Let's switch to live and just see what that makes a difference. Okay, so we're starting to get more kind of useful information back from Twitter, but it's still not quite where I want it to be. Mainly because these tweets are anywhere in the world. These could be. Twitter is pretty good at bringing back the most relevant tweets for you. It knows where you are, so it will bring back the most local ones, but not necessarily the ones that you want. Okay, so it's showing me stuff from Manchester, it's showing me stuff from Birmingham. It will show you stuff from overseas as well, if you let it. So what I want to do is I want to focus on a geographical area around me. Okay, so I'm a used car salesperson, or I'm a new dealership. In this example, this could also work for takeaways or restaurants or clubs or any local retail where you want to find people who are talking about your products nearby. So I'm just going to show you how that can work. Let's get rid of this because this is a bit too strict for what we need. So I'll go back to new car. So I'm going to put this into quotation marks because I want that phrase together, and then I'm going to type in near Cardiff within. You can see it come up on my search because I've already tried this. 10 kilometers. Okay, so what I'm basically saying there is I'm looking for people who have used the phrase new car, but who are based near Cardiff and within a 10-kilometer radius. There we go. Right, let's switch back to live. Okay, so now I'm seeing these are all local people to me who are talking about the phrase new car. These are people now that I can engage with and respond to. So, you have to keep an eye on this. You can't just just do it once every couple of weeks and expect to see relevant content. You've got to do this on a regular basis. If this is something you wanted to know about, you'd have to do this every single day. And there's one there. Look, need, want, new car, and that was 19 hours ago. So that's really current. And if I was selling new cars now, I could jump onto that tweet. And I could say, why don't you come down to our showroom and have a look at our new range of whatever it might be. Let's have a look. So we've got some more. I'm in love with my new car. That's nice. So, Andy bought me a new car. Lucky girl, very much so. New car on the way. So you've got obviously you've got to keep an eye on this on a regular basis. But like you've seen above, you will find people who are saying, I need a new car, or I think I need a new car, and so on. It's the sort of thing that you can jump in on and respond to. So hopefully that's helped. Just to recap, it's the phrase that you're looking for. So that could be takeaway, it could be restaurant, it could be hotel. You use the word near, and then colon Cardiff, within colon, and then 10 kilometers. There we are. And that's how you use the advanced search on Twitter.